Today we're going to be taking a look at a USB-C hub made by LETSCOM. What's unique about this hub is that it features a wireless charging pad for your smartphone. But before we get into the unboxing, let's go ahead and roll the intro video. Hey there, my name is Adrian with ProjectRamos.com and dealsbypr.com. On this channel I do tech reviews, so if you're new here, consider subscribing. All right, you get a little thank you note from the manufacturer. Here's the hub. Here's the user manual for the hub. And it looks like we get a real nice carrying pouch for the hub. And now let's go ahead and unpackage the hub and see what we've got here. So it looks like this is the wireless charging pad right on top of the hub there. And as far as the cable, we got a pretty good length there. It's nice and rigid and thick. And there's the USB-C connection. It's made of plastic and it's all black, which is nice. Down at the bottom we have rubber pieces here so that when you do set this down, it's going to have a real nice grip to it. And let's go ahead and check the ports here. So here's the Passthrough USB-C charging port. Here's the 4K HDMI port. And then we get two USB 3.0 ports there. On this end, we have the MicroSD card reader, and we get another USB 3.0 port. Okay, and that's going to do it for the ports there. Now, it looks like the charging pad here, looks like we're going to be able to move it. Looks like, oh, there we go. So it slides up and it pops right up so that you can place your phone in this orientation here and have it charge. Okay, or you can just lay it flat and place it right on top like that and have it charge. Overall, I like the design of the product. The company name is right on top here, and I would also like to note that there is a rubber ring here so that when you do set your phone on top, it's going to grip and not slide off of the wireless charger. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this plugged in and test all the ports and see what kind of performance we can get out of this hub. Okay, now we're going to test out the ports on this LETSCOM USB-C hub. I've got my 34-inch LG ultra-wide monitor. I also have my 4 terabyte portable hard drive that connects via USB 3.0. And I also have my microSD card and SD card adapter to be able to test out those ports as well. So let's go ahead and start with the monitor. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in the monitor, and it is now plugged into the HDMI port. And there it is there, fired up the monitor. So one of the things that I want to check is if we can simply unplug the monitor and plug it back in to see if we can get the monitor to come back up again. So there it is there, it's now unplugged. And now I'm plugging it back in. And it fired right back up. All right, next thing we're going to test is the microSD card reader as well as the SD card reader. So first we're going to try the SD or microSD card slot. So I'm going to plug in the microSD card. And there it is there, it just showed up on the desktop. So I'm going to eject it. And now we're going to take the microSD card and put it into our SD adapter. And now we're going to plug it into the SD card reader. And there it is there, it just showed up on the desktop. Okay, next thing we're going to test is we're going to plug in the Western Digital portable hard drive. and we're gonna take our same file that we test all of our hubs with. It's a 2.65 gigabit file. We're gonna take it from the hard drive, transfer it to the desktop, and time it on my iPhone and see how long it takes. Okay, the hard drive just showed up on the desktop, so we're gonna go ahead and take our file, transfer it over, and time it. Okay, so we got our iPhone reset and ready to go here. Okay, so as soon as I let go of this file, I'm going to start the timer. The file is now transferring over. And there's the time, 29 seconds, almost 30 seconds. Okay, so what we're going to do is test out the other USB 3.0 ports and transfer over the same file. I just plugged in the hard drive to the USB port that's right next to the one that we just tested. So hard drive just showed up on the desktop, so I am going to reset the timer. I'm going to grab the file that we use, the 2.65 gigabit file, and I'm going to start the timer as soon as I let go of the file. Same exact performance, 29 seconds. All right, so we're gonna plug in the hard drive into the third USB 3.0 port and move that same file over and time it. Just showed up on the desktop. Same exact performance, 29 seconds. Next thing that we're going to test out is the pass-through USB-C charging port. So I've got my MacBook Pro charging cable here, and as soon as I plug it in, if we're getting a charge, the laptop will chime to let us know that it's charging. So I'm just going to plug it in now. And there it is there, it's charging. Okay. Next thing we want to test out is the wireless charging capability, which is something that I'm really excited to see work here. So I'm going to go ahead and pop out the charger, and I'm going to set my iPhone 10 right on it. And there it is there. It's already charging. So that was very quick. Okay, and then you can also charge the phone while it's in this orientation here. Being that it has the rubber ring, it's going to keep the phone in place. So I'm just going to set it right on top, and immediately the phone starts charging, and it has a little bit of a grip there. So you can either charge your phone that way, or you can just pop it up and have it charge this way. Now it's not going to catch a charge in this orientation because the charging coil on the phone is somewhere in the upper section of the phone, and obviously the charging coil of the USB-C hub is a little too low for it, so it's not going to catch a charge this way. So you are going to have to put it in this orientation in order for it to catch the charge. That's going to complete our test of the LETSCOM USB-C hub. First, let's talk about the build quality of this hub. It is made out of plastic, however, it's able to dissipate heat very efficiently. After all of our testing and pushing this hub fairly hard, it was only slightly warm, and I don't believe this hub is going to get hot at all. It's probably just going to get slightly warm as it did during our testing, which is really good, especially because it's made out of plastic. And even though it's made out of plastic, it really does feel premium. Being that the wireless charging pad pops up, it doesn't feel flimsy at all. It has really good tension. The little springs that are on the wireless charging pad have a lot of tension there, so it doesn't feel like it's gonna break easily. And so it's built really well. Next, let's talk about the USB 3.0 performance. All three USB 3.0 ports performed exactly the same, and they were able to transfer our file that we like to test all of our USB-C hubs with, our 2.65 gigabit file. They were able to transfer it over to our desktop within about 29 seconds, which is really fast. Next, let's talk about the aesthetic of this hub. Being that all the ports are either in the back of the hub or on the side, but the majority of the ports are on the back, that makes it really nice because once you plug it into your laptop, all of your cables and everything you're plugging in is mostly going to be coming out of the back of the hub. And you know, you're only going to have a few, which is the MicroSD card and SD card, and one USB 3.0 port coming out of the side. So look wise, it's going to give you a real nice look when you have this plugged into your laptop. This hub sells for $49.99 on Amazon. I think it's a definite buy, especially with the bonus feature of having the wireless charging pad built into the hub. You know, if you're going to be working remotely a lot, the last thing you want to do is have to plug in an additional charger into your laptop to be able to keep your smartphone charged up. With this solution, you're just going to be able to place it right on top, have your phone charging while you're working away. As always, if you found some value in this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. And if you're not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you were to subscribe to my channel so you get notified the next time we upload a review video. And on that note, I will see you in the next video.